Hey guys, Jeff Cheesehead here with another What Sold video. Now, we didn't sell that much. At least not normally. It is what it is. I mean, summer slowdown is kind of here. Funny thing is, last week I sold more every single weekday than I sold last weekend. Yeah. Maybe that'll happen again. One thing I'm thinking is that perhaps on summer weekends, more people are out and about and traveling. So weekdays are probably our best bets. I actually have been running sales during the weekday as well as different sale than my weekend sale. My weekend sale is a little bit more aggressive, but the last 2 or 3 weeks, it hasn't seemed to be working as good as it has in the past. Probably because people are out doing things, having fun. But my weekday ones have been working pretty freaking good, so that's a thing to think about. And I'm also doing something a little bit different. I'm doing something I said I wouldn't do. We'll get to that in a minute. That's what they call it, teaser. So, let's start with what sold on Amazon FBM. We sold one item, but it's a good one. Yeah. We sold Sheryl Crow Live Blu-ray. Let's go grab it. Right here. Alright. Sheryl Crow Live Blu-ray. Take a guess. How much do you think that sold for? I told you it's a good one, so you're probably going to guess a little bit high. $53.94. Yes, this Blu-ray sold for $53.94. Not too shabby. My best sale of the weekend. That is everything we sold on Amazon FBM. So, let's go on to eBay. But before I do that, I've also been kind of doing a little bit more whatnot auctions. That has been helping. I've been moving some stuff pretty decently. Especially when you start, you don't get full dollar on whatnot. No, you don't. That's just the truth of it. You know, if you have a really big following, you might be getting, close to eBay prices or even higher. Like there's one famous YouTube dude, something about he's like a tomato or something. I don't know. You probably know who I'm talking about. Yeah, it shows some people buy things for overvalue. I don't get it. But anyways, eBay. We had a lot of sales on eBay. That's a lie. We didn't. I got 2 going out on eBay. One I should have grabbed before I started recording this, because it's over there. We'll get to it in a minute. First one going out, we sold Gloria Vanderbilt Amanda jeans, size 8, embroidered, 30 by 27.5. Those are in 22 June 2705 for my SKU number. So 23 June, it's going to be right up here. 27, it's going to be behind the camera. So 2705. Ugh. This is a little bit harder to get to because of the camera location. $27.05. Right here. They're pre-bagged, so I'll throw a photo of them up. I don't want to take them out and refold them. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Then let's put this guy back. Watch your head. It's coming over you. Alright. Did you duck? Hopefully I didn't hit you in the head. And these sold for $21 on sale. Source cost on those was, I believe, either between $1 and $2. Source cost on the Sheryl Crow was $1. Not bad. The other item I sold another one of those Faraday bells. I'm going to go grab it, so I'll be right back. I found it! Yep. It's one of these little Faraday bells. I've been selling these forever. I have 20 left of them, which means I have now sold 480 of these. And this one sold for $13.49. I prefer when they buy like 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Usually I get them in groups, but it seems like the last year they've been selling in singles. But like the first like 400 of them, I really sold less than 4 at a time. So it is what it is. That is everything I sold on eBay this weekend. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, 1 item a piece. Not the greatest. So, remember a while ago when I said if you want to change something in your business or you want to try something new, the time to do it is in the middle of summer. Because that's when you can focus on doing it, you can spend more time on it, and it won't hurt your business as bad. And you can start setting yourself up better for down the road. Well, that's what I am doing. I am trying cross-listing. Yeah, something I said I would never do again. Tried it before with something that supposedly was done perfectly or something like that. I didn't really like it. That was many years ago. Well, we're trying it again with Vendoo. I like their program a little bit better. Maybe the other one has advanced in a couple of years since I tried it before. And we're cross-listing on 2 places that I cannot stand. Poshmark. I swear Poshmark is not made for, the Gen X male brain. It is not. I hate Poshmark. And all we're doing is we're listing on it. We're not doing the parties and the sharing and all. If it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. Then we're also listing somewhere else that I dislike. But I think they've gotten better. Mercari. Ugh. I also can't stand Mercari. A lot of that goes way back, maybe from before some of you guys were resellers. Where before, Mercari, many years ago, if they thought you were a professional reseller, they would ban you. Yeah. Put a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't really like the platform that much anyway, so long ago, we ditched that one. So, pretty much I got the plan where I can import in cross-list 250 items per month. So it's going to take me about 3 months to get everything cross-listed. I plan on trying this probably till the end of the year and deciding, and I will, keep you guys updated on how it goes. So far, nothing has sold on Mercari or Poshmark. I have found them to be such small marketplaces in the past that I generally didn't spend any time on them. But I want to give it another chance because, you might as well. And I know a lot of people have a lot of success. Like, I hear people talk about Mercari all the time. They now have 4x6 shipping labels, which is the reason why I'm willing to try them again. And, well, Poshmark is Poshmark. Whatever. I can't stand it, Poshmark. But as I've been finding and sourcing more clothing and also going through my death piles of clothing, Poshmark kind of makes sense to add it even though if I don't like it. And so far, like I said, this Vendoo program, it works pretty good. Did we just sell something else? No, we did not. We had received an offer on something we were looking at earlier. But we were looking at it for prices, so I'm not going to buy it. Funny how they do that. So, back to what I was saying. We are going to try this out, a little experiment for a couple months, and we'll see how it does. Like when I pull orders, I'll indicate if, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, if it's sold on there. And we'll see. Maybe in about a month, I'll do like a 1 month review of it, see how it's going, like a couple of these. But my initial impressions of just the program of Vendoo is I like it. It was really easy to do. Now, honestly, it was a little bit clunky doing it on a phone, but doing it on a computer, it was really slick and smooth. A lot of things that cross-list were 3 or 4 clicks, and that was it. The one thing it seems to struggle with is actually importing the size details, and that is like half of the work you have to do is put in the size. So if they can figure that out, it'd be easier. There's some things where all I had to do was like 2 or 3 clicks, boom, posted. Things without sizes. So that was pretty cool. Like I went through pretty quickly and cross-listed like 250 items. So that is a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to try it out, there's a discount code going to be below where you get a discount I think it's I believe it's 25% off your first month. I'll put more details down in the link. And I also get a little bit of that, I think. I don't really know how that works. But I'm basically putting there, so if you guys want to try it, you can click the link, save a little bit of money. It was super simple. I liked it. So, this wasn't all we sold, though. We also just got done with, a few minutes ago, we got done with a Whatnot auction. It was mainly ephemera and stuff like that. And I started it kind of late because of my work. I didn't start till 9:30, so it wasn't, you know, ideal peak time. But we sold some items, some pretty good stuff. We sold, ooh, how many items did we sell? We had 3 different buyers. If I can figure out how to do a 3. That would be good, wouldn't it? And we sold, oh, profile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We sold 12 items on there. We were only on for about 30, 45 minutes. Didn't take too long. Now I'll show you some of the things that sold. Now, some of these are pretty old and they're really, really freaking cool. Like this guy here. We sold this Outdoors magazine. Isn't that cool? Look at the front of that. From May of 1940. We sold this one for $5. That was one buyer. That's all they bought. And then they also pay shipping. I don't know what they paid, so I can't give you the full value of what they paid because that's on their end. I don't see that. Then we also sold this outdoor magazine. Really cool fishing one. April 1939. That's really cool. Then I also found this one here. We sold this one for $5 as well. Outdoor magazine, April 1938. Pretty good magazine. Then we also sold Outdoor magazine, May 1938. One person bought all 3 of those. And they're $5 a piece. So far we're up to $20. Plus whatever they paid in shipping, of course. And the next person, they bought the most. They bought Outdoor magazine, June 1938 for $5. Look magazine from December 31st in 1940. That was pretty cool. This is kind of a neat magazine. There was an article in here I wanted to actually read. But I'll do that later. You guys don't need to sit here and read it with me. They purchased the Household magazine. This one was May of 1934, and it's even missing the cover, and they bought this one for $3. I put it a little bit lower because the cover is missing, so we did that one for $3. They bought this Look magazine, which is July 1942, for $5. This one I think looks pretty cool too. This Look magazine, this is February of 1941. And this one here, The Country Home, September of 1938. This one also has a really good cover too. They also bought this one. Look magazine. This one was March of 1942. Then they purchased one postcard. If I felt better, this place couldn't hold me. Postmark on this one, I don't think I'll be able to read that. 1911. So this was postmarked in 1911 and mailed. It's pretty cool. Now these postcards, I got these in a big lot at some auction. I think I paid $3 and I got like 1,000 postcards. We went through a couple hundred of them and this is the only one I went and bought. So, postcards are a tough game. Those magazines, all those were actually found in an abandoned building. Someone I know came and told me there was some stuff up in there, and about 3 years ago I went there, looked in the building, found some neat things, pulled them out. One of the things I did was a big box like these old magazines. I took them, so my buy cost on those was $0. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I do kind of like Whatnot. If you want to try it out as a buyer, there will be a link down below. I believe you get $10 free if you sign up with that link. And if you want to be a seller, there's a link below that. Getting a referral link in can help you get approved. And I don't remember if you get anything for that one or not. I do get a little bit from it, it's not much. But if you want to try out Whatnot selling, I do like it. It takes a while to build up your audience. You know, you have to kind of be consistent with it. Unfortunately for me, I don't sit there, like I'm not full-time, so I can't do, like the best would be if you always have, every week at this time, you sell this type of stuff. And you always do it. And you always have a lot of stuff. You run things fast, you run things at pretty low price, and you move them out. That's probably the best way to do it. But, you know, even for someone like me who does sporadic and randomized stuff, it still is pretty good. Now keep your individual auctions, I think, kind of niched down to a certain topic and post it in that topic. It does seem to help. Like I've done plush, I've done DVDs, I've done ephemera, and a couple other things. I've done, I did a little bit of clothing, not a lot. And I did kind of more of like a garage sale type one. That was probably my worst performing one because it was all kind of random. But it still was pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in any of that, that's why I got going. And like I said, that's why we have, in the summertime is when you make changes to your business, which is why I'm trying this cross-listing thing. Now I'm going to not just do it through summer slowdown, because I don't think only summer slowdown is a fair test of it. So I'm going to do it till the end of the year. Because that way I'll start it and like kind of learn the process during summer slowdown. Because that's when you try new things. By the time we get to, you know, busier time year Q4, I'll pretty much think I'll have it down. And it's really easy to delist things when you cross-list it. On the app, it's like 2 or 3 clicks. On the website, it's 1 click. It is pretty simple. And I'm usually able to be around a computer or my phone. So it's not too difficult. That was one of my big things I didn't like about cross-listing in the past when I tried it, as that delisting was kind of buggy and just didn't seem to work very good. And if it comes down to it, guess what? I'm protecting my eBay account because that's my primary. If I have to take a negative strike, it's going to be on Poshmark or Mercari because those are not my primary sites. So I already have a plan going forward. In the unlikely event I do double sell an item, I know where I'm going to take the hit. I'm not going to take the hit on a primary platform. It's going to be on a secondary one, so that's all good. And so far, I haven't sold a thing, but I've only had these up cross-listed for 3 or 4 days. It hasn't been long, because I started doing that this week. So it hasn't been long. So hopefully our next video will have some cross-list items that will sell. That will be awesome. So anyways, I'm rambling because I'm tired. So I'm going to let you guys go. Tell me down below, have you noticed a little bit of slowdown? Do you have a plan for it? What things this summer do you want to change your mold or shape from your business? Do you have any plans for what you're going to do differently? Or try out? Like I'm about to do inventory. Gotta do inventory. I do it twice a year. Good to do. So, anyways, I'll talk more about that later. You guys gotta keep on listing. Keep on selling. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.